Okay. So you can see that on screen. A little bit of spoilers of where we're going. I want to see this push ban. Coliseum was the push ban. So yeah, they have banned out all brawl maps. 100%. So you did get a little sneak peek. I tried to do this in a little bit better order, but I didn't have that ban in. There you go. A lot of mobile maps banned out from DanDanglers. Oh shit! I knew I forgot something. I didn't launch Overwatch. You are not invited to a custom game. I accepted the invite, and that's what it told me. You are not invited to a custom game. Okay, looks like DanDanglers have already taken the first round. Okay, at least see that. That was a fast round. Like that timer's not counting for loading and, you know, select your heroes and that kind of stuff. They already grabbed the first round. That had to be 100-0. Boom. Okay. We did get a scoreboard here from our first map. Very dominant performance. We had a couple of people from DanDanglers that didn't die. So, like that's, I mean, look at your elim difference here. I'm guessing Untuvanen is the tank. With the 7,000 damage, leading the server in damage. Okay, finally! A map of Overwatch. Let's go! Let's go! We got the right teams. We're in the game. You know, it wouldn't be a Monday. It wouldn't be a Monday Bullskunk stream without some scuff. We are finally ready for battle. Let's go. Let's get some health bars. There are some health bars. Okay. HotMoms coming out on the defense here. And yep, that is the team that banned a lot of brawl maps. And actually it was their pick here on Blizzard World. So they banned King's Row and picked Blizz here for map number 2. And try to bring this back. And okay, we're going to see Nero actually playing the D.Va. So I was under the impression, you know, Chomp was the tank player for this squad. So we're getting a little bit of a role swap coming into map 2. Looks like we had a jump shot attempt out here. Didn't quite work. All right. A little Sigma poke. With the back break. So no Lucio here for this cover. This is playing a little more pokey. And just looking back, see if we can get some early picks. A lot of pressure or a lot of onus here on Untu. Early nade already used. It's defensive cooldowns already out here from HotMoms. With that, Neves pushes in. Whoa! Nero going launching into the back. Back line able to hold here from Dad. A little bit of a poke exchange on the front line as Neves decides to move in. We'll find that D-Mech. Zero's kind of is the only hope of pressure to keep this team off the point. Ooh. Otherwise able to kind of just scoot through to pick up that kill onto the pilot D.Va. Focusing being blocked by the shield from Neves. Zero moves up to the high ground. There's a bit of a pressure coming in on the off angle from Leeway. Zero cannot juggle all of the different enemies, taking him down, focusing him down. Have to get out. All right, where y'all at? A lot of forward pressure. They're from Chivalrous, alongside Nevish. With good rock, just kind of pushing the defense matrix back, but HotMoms have managed to grab some important high ground control. Now it's what do you do with it from here? You're on a mobile company. Would love to pounce on either this BAP or this Ashe. We need to see a coordinated approach here from Zero and Chomp. From Nero Fan. There it is. On to Unto. They will find the Ashe, but they lose Chomp along the way. Zero Fan received a nano boost throughout some of this, forcing out an immortality field as well as a rally here from the attacking DanDanglers. Just trying to get out. Does have that extra 700 health in the form of a self-destruct if they need it. Echo's maintaining this forward position. Try to keep Zero topped up, who has to use the duplication just to stay alive. But, oh, the stickies will land after the duplicate fades, and it's going to be another kill on to Unto. Trying to drop down with the rally at their back. Chomp, Zero, as well as Nero Fan all converge on and Nevesh to find that pick. Amplification Matrix in the back. Chomp can't get the shield up in time to block the pulse bomb, and it's a bit of a mosh pit here at the entrance into the Hall of Heroes. One that's going to show the defense coming out on top as HotMoms put a stop to this cart and win their first fight. Oh, Nadiri, it was an auto ban. The auto ban was because of a bug. Oh, that's unfortunate. So was the Lijiang and the King's Row were both bugged out, so can't put really any stock into those bans. Nice boop from Chomp, sends the Bob way off course, just careening down into the Hall of Heroes. Unfortunately, Zero cannot, bites a little more than they can chew. Not able to get the support they need to stay alive, and it's gonna be a high ground. Fought for and received, or fought for and obtained here by DanDanglers. Nez and Leeway push it into the back. Echo, the target of the focus. The Nano does make it out at the very least. You didn't AJ the Nano, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough to keep everybody alive as DanDanglers just focus down everybody but the Nano tank. Pick apart the squishies surgically, one at a time. Ooh, it's down to a 2v3, but good positioning from the three squishies and both supports left alive. I mean, 2 points on the board here for DanDanglers. Yeah, we should both have a 2-minute delay. 2 minutes is the standard delay for this league. All right, 3.5 minutes on the clock. Zero with duplicate ult. First one was just used to keep themselves alive, allowing them to get a little bit more aggressive. Eurofan took a bit of damage, forced back up to the high ground. Chaveras momentarily grabs some of that high ground and has to jump back down and is going to leave Nevesh to push forward. Kind of rotating across out the open Main Street to get that angle on to Nero Fan. And it's an exchange of damage back and forth. Both the tanks have eaten a lot of poke damage early in this fight, but an Am Matrix in the back line could be the difference maker. Rally coming out, and Iquad's able to find 2 on the Tracer, but the clap back from DanDanglers is mighty and ruthless. Only one left. Woo, is the pulse there from Iquad. You got a lot of red jerseys on your tail. Has to duck into the hallway. Manages to find some safety. Meanwhile, Nevesh is looped back around to the front line. Has a Gravitic Flux online and ready to go here. Aiming that one to the back. Won't grab the Echo, but should finish off Chomp. The player Echo falls. No supports left here for the defense. Nero Fan gonna have to clean up without any sustain. We'll use the self-destruct in lieu of that. Aquite is still here as well. Meanwhile, getting a little bit of free progress on the point before getting chased off. Just under 2 minutes remain. Getting a swap on to the Diva here out of Nevesh. Interesting swap as you're going into this final push. You know, it seems to be just a straightforward push. They get Chomp caught in a corner. Nero fit in here with the peel, but it's a touch late. Ends up just sacrificing their own mech in the process. As Nevesh finds 2 early in the fight. Cart moving this whole time. Let's go to Unto. Unto, what you doing here on Cart? You got LOS. You got sight lines all the way back towards the spawn. Push gun used. Pull back a little bit and find some cover. One more shot onto Zero will do it. There it is, right between the eyes. Pulse bomb in the back was blocked by an immortality that was on the supports here of Dav. Nevesh up front is cleaning house. And the back end of Blizzard World belongs to Dad. Bucko wait left on the clock with 3 points on the board.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
Rube, thank you for the follow. Oh, the dairy, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that the everything bugged out on this one. I bugged out on map 1. Like somehow that didn't work. So I don't know, for better or for worse, map 1 was not on stream, so that's unfortunate. I'll make it up to y'all. We'll get y'all back on stream another time. I know this one has been a little scuffed, and I apologize for that. But hey, we're on track now. Dad with a good push. Even swapping to the Diva for that final attack. Which I thought was interesting. It may have been strictly to try to nullify the effectiveness of the Ana. I don't know exactly what was going on in comms there for Dad. But, not obviously you have less mobility to work with, and particularly in the back half of point C. When Neves makes that swap, or Neves, I think it's Nevs. Nevs 8200, excuse me. I think it's Nevs. But when Nevs makes that swap to the Diva, it seemed counterintuitive to what you think you might do there for point C Blizzard World, but it worked. All right, a little Yari Ana. Long range support line here from HotMoms as they push in. Zero sticking, well, basically same tank and DPS line. Initial approach up into Griffin does force out recall, but Nevs is there, putting in some damage from down low. Able to find that kill. Cool. Zooming out and see where Nevs got that kill from. That's outstanding. Good awareness, good teamwork here for Dad on their first defense. The long-range backline here for HotMoms, but fairly short range in the DPS department. Oh, as Nevs and Unto just move in to get that one. But Zero, finding that pick on a Nevs could be just the window. Zero will get back into this fight a lot quicker than that Sigma will. iQuiet needs to stay alive up on this point, though. Yeah, okay. We'll drop back down, gets out of that duel. I think it's a smart move. Join your tank and kind of focus your efforts here on the objective. Jump playing the off angle, putting some of that poke damage from the support line, while the two close range DPS moving in to help Nero on this. Great focusing beam. Unto is melted. Immortality field out early. Let's go back over to Nero. Fan here on the front line. iQuiet's able to pick up one as well. I did see a recall from Leewai. A little bit of point presence. Let's go back over to Zero. And the Echo on this point. Nevs is just out on an island. Oh, focusing beam doesn't get the kill. Nevs is going to fall back and pick up a Mega. That might be a mistake that comes back to bite him. iQuiet cleans up Zoom. So perhaps we'll all be okay here for HotMoms. They do eventually pick up that kill out of Nevs. They lose the Ana on the front line as Leeway has pushed back in. Unto is on the outside with the Bomb. Bomb is thrown right onto the objective. This attack has stalled out for HotMoms, and it's going to be the captain's son used to try to wrestle back control. Leeway hides in stable, 2 ticks picked up, but I think I hear Nevs returning, and this is going to be a full 5v5. Great defensive hold, great defensive pressure from Leeway, the less of Dad. Now with Pulse online. Oh, I missed it. Ooh, iQuiet picks up that kill. The pressure is mounting here for HotMoms. This is the percentage. Pulse in the pocket could be used. Focusing beam will get Nevs low, but Nevs is going to go into the sky with that Griffin effects. Finds both supports with it. Oh, gets killed as they slam down Chomp. Honestly, Nevs did good to get the slam out on that. Yeah, Echo, you got a little robbed. Echo, you got a little robbed. Because technically, Zero got the kill before the slam came in, but the slam had already, I guess. I don't know how that worked. It was like the slam had already happened before Nevs had died. But Nev still died before the slam finished. Anyway, that was an interesting interaction there. At the end of the day, it's cart on the road. It's 3 minutes on the board. Zero here on this flank angle is going to be an important caveat, a cornerstone of this attack. With a duplicate onto the Baptiste in the back, does get the immortality field out used defensively just to keep a DPS of Zero at bay. He's going to try to use player names here with character Echo and then a player named Echo and not being the same person. That's just too confusing. So anyway, Zero getting topped off by Chomp in the back. It's Nero Fan will run Cheverus off the high ground. Good pick here from Nero Fan to open up this fight on point B. Would love to get some high ground controls. You still have some work to do. Zoom in the back and a Widowmaker swap. Hello. Speaking of long range, that's gonna be a pulse bomb landing on Nero Fan. That's the Dean mech there. Sleep out of the back from Echo, who does have this Nano ready to go. Give me a Captain Sun here to start. Chomp was able to get one with the last time. Nano is used onto the Ayari. Everybody from Dad just hide around the corner as the return comes out from Zoom, trying to throw in a bit of sunshine of their own into the mix. Did not find anyone on that. I don't think it got eaten. I think it just faded out. Zero's able to win an important duel, put the focusing beam down on the Nevs. One kill from Untu, 2 kills from Untu out of the back line. Is there anybody to hold Karth though? No, Zoom gets blown to bits. Excuse me. Bit of frog in my throat there. The Emerald Gold guns on the Spark skin. That's an interesting combo I don't think I've seen before. All right, let's take a look at the attacking Hot Moms here as they round the first corner. Point C. Nev's under a lot of pressure here early. You're a fan up on the high ground. Zero's gonna play the off angle here just momentarily, put a little side damage and go back into main to help with Nevs. You're a fan try to go in with the execution. The arms come up as the micro missiles come out, but is there anything else to protect? There's an immortality field here for Nevs. Oh, but nothing to keep Leeway alive. As Leeway oversteps in a good read from Nero Fan to find an opening pick here. They got to back up. Zero now back into this fight. Couple ults online. Chomp is about 20% ahead of Zoom. It could be a good nano to start this off. But you got to be careful. You have immortality or an amplification matrix on the other side. But kills are lighting up here for Hot Moms. Nano goes in on the Zoom. They say it matrix be damned. They go in, find a pair of kills while it's still up, get 3 kills after, and the cart continues to roll. Pretty equal in time as well. All right, let's shift our camera over here to the back. Nero picks up an opening pick. Chomp trying to use this advantage, this ultimate advantage they have over Zoom. Putting that Captive Sun in the back. A lot of people will hurt with that. Nero will clean up on it nicely. And this is going to be a cap with 6 seconds additional time here for Hot Moms. We've got ourselves a map, y'all.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
The Ayari on a backline. Worked out well.
You're not giving yourself enough credit.
I mean, and
Keep reading those records.
Chomp on the Ayari had, I mean, 2 really good Captive Suds. That one in the final point, I think that hit just about everybody. I think that hit everybody but Leeway. And Nero Fan able to move in and clean that up. So can the Ayari have the same impact? I mean, you can set both of your long-range supports here on this high ground. Zero and Iquide up close and personal here to help Nero Fan with their, I guess, pseudo dives. No changes on the other side. Ooh, Leeway picked early. Good win from iQuiet here to start things off. Was this on? This was over here on Mega. Just happened to pick. Oh, nasty volley of headshots to get the second kill. Was out looking for more. Really wanted the brig. I think Zoom might make it out. Nero gonna try to give chase. Okay. Nero and Zero both wisely pull back. The Zoom lucky to stay alive through that. 24 seconds remain here in our extra innings attack. Let's keep an eye on this poke damage. Oh, Leeway goes down again first in the fight. This time to Chomp on the yard. Chomp is a little bit ahead of the rest. Ooh, really would like to hold that angle. Can't hold it for long after taking a bit of damage pressure from the other side. But Nero Fan's able to move into the back and pick up a really important kill before getting DMAC. That one's on to Cheverus. With overtime starting, no choice from Nevs but to move on to the objective. Does land that accretion. That was a good accretion, but is now purple. Bit of a support duel on the outside. Chomp's able to win that one up. No sustained left here for Nevs. As Echo moves down on the point. Nevs gets like 2 kills with 3 health. What? What? Oh my, no way. What was that? My jaw's on the floor. My jaw is on the floor. Nevs with 0 sustain, both supports down. I mean, big props to Zero as well, but Nevs coming up with those last 2 picks. I thought they were done for. Nevs will not die. Nevs now, or Nero, excuse me, inbound with a nano boost on their back and just goes right into the thick of everything. Puts a bunch of damage and Nevs will eventually fall. Nero follows up with a kill on Cheverus as well, finally putting a stop to this cart, but wow, you can't help but feel that Dads really snuck away with more than they should have on that.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
I mean, everything was going so right. Everything was going so right for Hot Moms. A beautiful dive into the back line, find both supports. Echo, Zero, iQuiet, and Nero Fan coordinated beautifully on that initial assault to go in onto the far side Mega. So they just ignore that. That's from previously scheduled match that got rescheduled to this time frame, and I already agreed to do this match, so I couldn't do the reschedule. Let's decline that. Anyway, so on this Mega, beautifully coordinated assault from iQuiet, Zero, and Nero. To move in and find both supports early in that fight, up 2. I think they lost 1 on the approach. They lose. I think the DMAC happened on the Nero.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
And then Nev's able to turn that around. Incredible. So, 65 seconds here for Zero and company to move on and not only capture point A, but get a little bit of progress into point B too. Nero with an initial assault, just put some damage down, but not quite in sync with iQuiet. iQuiet wasn't ready yet, and Unto finds a huge opening pick. Ducks into the stables just to wait out the purple of the Bionate. And still at 5 strong. Defense sticks back out to see if they can find more. Good jump shot from Unto. Ooh, almost nailed that one. I should have gone to your paw for that. I'm surprised you didn't hit it.
30 seconds.
Okay. Zero's returned. 30 seconds says on the clock as you just heard Echo say, or Athena say. Leeway's been forced out. Nero Fan moving in from the outside along iQuiet here, looking for a hunt into the back line. Got to be careful to protect your own. You can see the 2 supports are so far away, and Nevs is moving in. Leeway with them, and they're able to hunt that down. Here comes the DPS from Hot Moms, but they're just a little too late. A step behind. Oh, and a double kill from Unto will seal the deal here on Blizzard World. DanDanglers moves up to match point. Wolf, that was textbook definition of 3 HP in a dream. That was the defining moment. It turns out they full held. And so the 2 ticks of progress would have actually been enough to win anyway. But that's the kind of moment that, even though once we got to the end, sorry, I cut that off a little quick. But even though once we got to the end, you know, it looked like that 2 ticks would have been enough, and that hold. Oh shoot! Did I join the wrong game again? No. I did. No. Stop sending me invites to this game. Why didn't I get an invite mid-map to the control map, huh? Why did both of my invites get declined for the control map, and this one's like sending me invites mid-Coliseo? Come on now. All right, anyway. Let's go take a look at our scoreboard there for map number 2. While I go fix the score at the bottom of your screen. Boom. Map 3 coming in. Here we go. Okay. I mean, much closer than map 1. Certainly say that with certainty. With certainty. Still finalizing this lineup here, so I'm not missing anything. Are we getting? I don't see any subs. Go back to that scoreboard. So map 1 saw, you know, only a handful of kills picked up from Hot Moms. Map 2, which even though it sounds like their map pick was kind of scoffed, like, you know, there was an unfortunate glitch or a bug or something, and so they weren't able to get the bans, and I don't know if that affected the map pick, if they would have picked Blizzard World, or if that was kind of a bug as well. But nevertheless, even with their pick advantage kind of being nullified, Hot Moms is able to have a real good fight here. Look, I mean, this is pretty dead even down the board. Zero leading the server in elims. Excuse me. That was Nero leading the server in elims. ODB Dinchi, thank you for the follow. So also led the server, it was Zero who led the server in damage. But, I mean, look, only 100 damage, roughly 100 damage separate Nevs from Nero Fan. We didn't get to see who started. So, according to the information I was given, Chomp was their starting tank. So, I don't know. I mean, and I wasn't given a role for Nero Fan. I assumed it was support, but we've seen Chomp playing support there in map 2. I don't know if they did that for map 1. I'd be very curious on that. There we go. That is the appropriate invite. As we are heading into Runasapi here for map number 2. Let's take a back look. Before I break everything. Come on now. So Coliseo was baited out by Hot Moms. It was a Runasapi pick from Dad. So again, like, nobody wants to play New Queen Street. So it's like nobody even bothers to ban New Queen Street anymore. It happened in week 1. Nobody even bothers to ban New Queen Street anymore because nobody picks it. So Coliseo was the ban. Runasapi, the pick here from DanDanglers heading into map 3. Oh, let's get into it. Let's get into map 3.
Ready for battle.
This has truly been a Monday broadcast here from myself. I apologize for a little bit of scuff today. Chevers is subbing flex support. Okay. Okay, good to know.
2, 1.
We are maintaining same sides. Chomp is going to DPS. And Zero going to support. So we are getting a little bit of a role swap here. But not the one I anticipated. So Chomp and D not going to tank, but going to deeps instead. Zoom coming out on the Lucio is the only change I'm noticing on the other side, with just the mobility of push that's to be expected. So as opposed to the Iyari BAP, or I think there was a Brig BAP for the majority of their defense. We are going to pull up the Lucio here. Some early control. We are seeing Sigma for the first time out of Nero Fan. Hot Moms find themselves on the low ground as they're falling. Oh, but a good dynamite might give them an early kill. They turn the pressure on Nevish while the supports are trying to top themselves up, and Nevs does get taken down. Good kill from NeuroFan, good pressure. Oh, but an overstay means no tanks are left on this battlefield. Let's take a look at this subbing flex support of Cheverus. It's Untu who comes up with a pair of kills. I should have been on Untu's pop. All right, need to be decisive. It doesn't, you only have to go about 50 meters to get the checkpoint here. It's a little bit quicker, I think, than the other two maps. So you gotta be really decisive on this approach. And NeuroFan's taking the long way around. There's gonna be no contest here for close spawns. Even though NeuroFan's able to find that kill on Zoom, there you go. That's TS1 taking a moment to take a break, and early spawns unlocked here for DanDanglers. And that was a little unnecessary, I feel like. Now, maybe they don't win this fight. Zero comes up with their third. Give me a fourth. Ooh, that's a 4K for Zero. Chomp is a flex. Okay, good to know. Good to go. No, Naderi. I mean, clearly, Chomp is playing everything. Zero. That was a nasty little 4-piece. That makes me want to pick up a Yari again. When a Yari first came out, I played nothing but a Yari, and had a lot of fun doing it. Zero's play right there makes me want to get back into her. Ikai with a good opener. Here to start things off. The first of 4 ultimates available. The second one in the form of this gravitic flux. Dodges the accretion and significant damage. Put down onto Nevs as they're going to turn the corner. Both supports are there with them, desperately backing up. A cracked shield gets broken, and Nevs still backing away with 0 health. Throws an accretion that gets blocked by the shield. The cooldown trade heavily favoring Nero at the moment. Gravitic flux from Nevs, though, could be a difference maker. Leewise able to pick up a pick. That was great. That was great. Good verbiage out of yours, truly. Forces out a recall on the other side. Cheverus in with the Ant Matrix as well. Once again, while I'm looking at the map, it's Untu picking up a pair of kills. Now, close spawns picked up. Yeah, absolutely. So both teams able to get close spawns in a direct tie. A legit tie on push at the moment. Very quickly broken as the bomb is thrown in. Amplification Matrix used very far forward. And Nero is trying to hold on to it. Nero is just going to hang out around this Amplification Matrix despite the bomb at their back, to try to prevent any further lead being picked up by DanDanglers. Just chasing Nevs in a circle around. Once again, gets the better end of that cooldown trade. Untu getting the better end of Chomp. Untu, I gave some more Untu pop on the stream. What are we doing? Every time I click, there we go. That was a nice little headshot kill. Oh, yep, okay, sorry.
We'll get you where you need to go.
Okay, Untu did not get close spawns. You see that little red dot that just popped up way back there? That was a good job here from HotMoms to push that bot just far enough to deny the close spawn. Ideally, they didn't want to lose their Baptiste in the process, but it's a 4v4 here with that kill onto Leewise, momentarily 4v3. As Untu still making their way back into this fight. Gravitic Flux does not land. Now we're back to a 4v4. Untu with the high ground. Oh, beautiful headshot onto Chomp. Trying to force them back. A dangerous move from Zero to go across those sight lines to find that corner and find some heals, but it succeeds. Leewise pulse. That was that on the corner? Where did Leewise go down at? Or where did Nero go down at? All right, let's go to Leewise. Leewise playing this off angle alongside Untu. Oh, excuse me, alongside Zoom. Recall you, but Nero Fanfit, yeah, it's just it's trying to be a clean disengagement. Exit pick's coming through. Untu find Zero. That's going to be a lot of progress. This is going to be the bot rounding the corner. A difficult decision now faces Nero Fan. Oh no, this just turned into a possible decision as Echo falls to Untu once again. Yeah, I promise you more on Tupov. Bob into the back. Oh, almost gets that headshot. Zero, lucky to be alive here as they get close to their captive son, and this team could use it. His hot moms are now with our back up against the wall in an 0-2 scenario. Fan trying to keep the paraflankers in bay, or in check, off on that right-hand side. Zero with an outburst up to the high ground. Oh, just gets mowed down. And right as the captive son comes online, too, timing could not have been any worse. Nero is now in a lot of trouble. Into the back goes all of Dad as they just bulldoze through the defenses of Hot Moms. Yep. Started second guessing myself. The captive son fades. It's just a slight tan there for Nevs. No burning available. Oh, an immortality or an amplification matrix. Is this the ticket? Could they put a stop to this? There's still time on the clock. If Hot Moms can hold here, there is time to clap back with a kill and a zoom. It's looking likely. But that is a lot of ground to cover. The 85 meter lead, roughly, there for DanDangler. Crispy, thank you for the sub. Or the follow. You fooled me. I read your message as I was thanking you for the follow. You fooled me. I'm just preemptively thanking you for the sub. Alright. Long road ahead here for Hot Moms. They have one tool to use. Fortunately for them, Dad has nothing in the ult bank. Was Chomp making a swamp? Over to our favorite non-binary digger here. Non-binary digger. Venture on the battlefield. Oh god, I love Venture so much. Nero once again getting the better end of Nevs. Has really been winning the Sigma duels more often than not against Nevs today. But that is just the fight needed to start making progress, right? Now the real fight begins here for Hot Moms. 90 seconds to do it. Almost as much meterage to pick up, and Chomp gets found out right out of the gate. I got a stream delay on. That wasn't me. I think they heard Chomp trying to move up there. That's pushing it, trying to find some revenge against a toasty Nero fan set ablaze here from Unto, who does have this big Omnic Butler in the pocket. Bob ready to go. A couple of supports caught in the room. Only one fight when needed. I take that back. It's probably 2 fight wins here for DanDanglers. 50 seconds to go. DanDanglers playing it slow. No reason for them to push any further. Oh! Oh, no. It's Lee Y. I've said Lee Way this whole match. It's Lee Y. Forgive me. Please accept this correction. Bob thrown in to try to devalue the amplification matrix, and I mean, DanDanglers were already kind of just buying time. Oh, that's gonna be huge! That is for the Gravitic Flux and the dodge! Nevs with what might have just been the biggest ultimate of the day, and that might just do it for the match. Yep, they're gonna get off the bot. We'll see if there's anybody here to touch. We're just gonna keep an eye on Tim. See if anybody from Hot Moms can make it back. But even without Leeway, I mean, well, at least Leeway making it late back into this fight, it's a monstrous Gravitic Flux. Ooh, touches there. Zero gets there just in the nick of time, despite the accretion rocks from Nevs. Now Chomp with an opportunity to move on to this point with the venture. Cycling back, Eurofan has returned on the Diva. And Chomp throws down the excavation here to find an early pick. Does at least get everybody out from behind that window. Now trying to give chase into the back line, but Untu's already picked up one. Untu picks up another. And once again, I miss all of your kills, Untu. And once again, you dominate the kill fade. It's going to be a 3-0 for DanDanglers. GG's across the board. Sorry I missed your first map. But congrats here to DanDanglers as they move up. We talked about it before the stream started. As we're going to get that Gravitic Flux. Yeah, this was the best ult of the day. This wasn't just the play of the map. This was the play of the series right there. Outstanding. And Nev's dominating after kind of losing the Sigma 1v1s on a couple of different occasions there to Nero Fan. Nevs comes in with a big ultimate when it mattered most. What a huge play. What a huge play to put that 3 on the board. Let's take a look at our scoreboard here from map number 3. This one a little bit more in DanDanglers' favor. Whoa. Oh, I was going to say, wait a minute. That's from the DC. Wait, is it? 7 elims in that last fight? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, if Leewise is able to get in, you know, on... Were there 7 picks? Yeah, because it was. Because there was that fight and then the stall picks, the stall kills. So, yeah, that's just from the DC. Yeah, Which one's... Who's Unto Vayne? Let's go back. Unto was... Oh, that's Unto. That is the Ashe player Unto. Okay. And then Zoom is yeah. Zoom was the other GP, was the other support. Was the main support. Yep. The one with a few deaths. Your tank with 0 deaths. That's in the first round. I was about to say, we know Nero Fan got the better end of Nevs on multiple occasions. I think all of those deaths were from Nero Fan, just kind of in the straight. I don't want to say straight 1v1, but you get the idea. It wasn't quite a straight 1v1, but it was definitely, you know, in those cooldown trades in the Sigmas. Nero Fan was often getting the better end of those trades, but whew, those ultimates were clutch. There for Nev's H200 and the rest of DanDanglers. All right. I think that does it for us for now. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day putting together my schedule for the rest of the week. I don't have an NA match lineup for tonight just yet. I'm gonna take a look. May pick one up. May just take this afternoon to just kind of get prepared for the rest of the week and get everything finalized and set up for our matches here for the rest of week 4. I mean, we're at that halfway mark. Things are really starting to shake up, and we're starting to get some interesting storylines and some interesting narratives. And I can't wait to see how the back half of this season goes. But thank you everybody for the support. All the followers coming through. Arcos coming through with the follow. I hope I said that right. Most recently, appreciate that. Appreciate the support. But I appreciate the support of all of you out there, new friends and old alike. Thank you so very much for being here. We'll return either later today or tomorrow. I'll have plenty more FACEIT League Season 2 coming at you all week and for the next month, as a matter of fact. So keep an eye on my socials. Follow the Twitter. Follow, you know, sub to YouTube. If you had all the VODs, go on my YouTube as well. I'm uploading those at 2 o'clock every single day, except for Monday. Monday's the only day I don't upload a YouTube VOD. Other 6 days of the week, VODs are going up on the YouTube every day at 2 o'clock Central Time, so 3 Eastern. But anyway, all right. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.